Our next performer claims that he can recite the entire V scene, from V for Vendetta. Wow. Yeah. And I'm actually going to challenge him for it.
We all do.
Yeah, let's go for it.
Yeah. He has to.
Who is he?
He's Nabil.
Oh my god. I know, he just took it.
I'm like, who are you talking about?
Running fashionably late.
Nabil and Nashar. Yes.
Is your mic on?
Yeah. I'm not actually going to do the V for Vendetta thing.
No.
No.
Seriously?
Yes.
Okay, just for a little bit. How many of you have seen the movie? Show of hands. All right, people have seen the movie. I'm screwed. There's this scene in the beginning when he first introduces himself to the girl, and he just saved her, but she's also so freaked out because this guy is wearing a mask and a cape, and it looks weird. And she says, "Who are you?" And he says, "Who is but the form following the function of what, and what I am is a man in a mask." She says, "Well, I can see that." He says, "Well, of course you can. I'm not questioning your powers of observation. I'm merely marking upon the paradox of asking a masked man who he is." But on this most auspicious of nights, permit me then to explain the sobriquet of this tremendous persona. Voila! In view, a humble vaudevillian veteran cast vicariously as both victim and villain by the vicissitudes of fate. This visage, no mere veneer of vanity, is a vestige of vox populi, now vacant, vanished. However, this valorous visitation of a bygone vexation stands vivified, and has vowed to vanquish these venal and virulent vermin, vanguarding and vicely vouchsafing the viciously voracious violation of volition. The only verdict is vengeance, a vendetta, held as a votive, not in vain. Then she looks at him and she says, "Are you like a crazy person?" And he says, "I'm quite sure they will say so, but to whom might I ask the honor of whom I'm speaking to?" And she says, "I'm Evie." He says, "Of course. E-V. See."
خلاص, that's enough.
Thank you for having me again. First, I want to say a big shout out to the entire team of Words and Strings. You guys are awesome for putting this together every so once in a while. Adam, again, I don't see him. You are a tough act to follow, man. That was great. Can we give him another round of applause? Very cool. Right, the piece I have for you guys today is from the same series I performed before. It's called Think About It, and this piece is called Vain. 100,000 years ago, man appeared upon this plane. He came with a gift. Scientists, they like to call it a highly advanced brain. A neural network of an A train carrying millions of electrical impulses on routes back and forth and back again. The carefully designed blueprint of the first processor known to man is as fragile as the undoubtedly misguided creature and his mission on this land. Such a lost creature with a mind of a million questions, as many as every desert and its last grain of sand. So here they stand, the Homo sapien band. They think they're alone on a flight to some inevitable goal, on an epic journey of sorts, and destiny set in stone. A story that must be told, and the narrator is stone cold. How much vain is in this man? Enough to stamp his own brand on other creatures, planets, and moons. Hilariously, outgunned, outmaneuvered, and outside of his own mind, the youngest species on his planet, and still thinks he's the man. Nothing to separate him from a rat than a few DNA strands, and still thinks he's the man. An inherent deficiency of low self-esteem allows him to think that his dominance comes from money, power, and whatever else he dreams. A foresight no better than a hazy reflection on a fuzzy smoke screen, nothing but steam. Tiny fleas caught in the hairs of a mad dog running wild and free, whatever you think that means. Now, how about we learn from our mistakes and let live with others? Our fathers weren't always right, and neither were our mothers. Forefathers lived their time and did the best their times required. Respect their memory, their work, and the miracles that they've done. They didn't get there by sitting and pondering on what's been done. They moved forward, revolutionized. Those who turned tables and fought their faults to make sure the future won't be institutionalized. It's always a new game and never a game over. So pick up a pen. Pick up a pen and dig a future out of pure luck instead of roll over. Life is one big lesson, and when the test is here, it's the end. So you've already failed. We've all failed. So try to help your son and daughter to fail better on theirs. Let every man be the best man he can be, because when we start being honest with ourselves about what we know and what we don't, we'll all see the truth. And the truth is, we're all playing for the same team. Think about it.